Good evening and welcome to the Financial Week. I'm Javon Keys. Now, as we reported yesterday, the Bank of Jamaica BOJ has increased its policy interest rate to 1.5%. Now, the bank hosted a press briefing today to explain the expected impact of the decision on the economy. Bank of Jamaica Governor Richard Biles says the decision to increase the monetary policy interest rate to 1.5% was influenced largely by the upward movement of inflation, as at August this year, point-to-point inflation was 6.1%, exceeding the bank's target of between 4 to 6%. Higher commodity prices and shipping costs, which have been passed on to consumers, pushed the BOJ to take steps in regulating inflation movement. So, what is the increase in the policy interest rate expected to do?
As we reduce the level of monetary accommodation in the system, market-based interest rates will rise. This rise makes the return on Jamaican dollar assets more attractive relative to foreign currency assets. It will make savings in Jamaican dollars more attractive and borrowing in Jamaican dollars more expensive. In so doing, interest rate increases will temper the demand for foreign currency and hence moderate the pace of depreciation in the exchange rate.
The decision is also expected to reduce overall demand in the economy, but this policy decision will be accompanied by other strategies.
An intensified focus on ensuring that movements in the exchange rate do not threaten inflation, and thirdly, a more active management of Jamaican dollar liquidity. BOJ, of course, also reserves a right to increase the policy rate further.
Meanwhile, as Statin reports that the economy grew by 14.7% for April to June, exceeding the preliminary 12.9% estimate, Mr. Biles says the policy decision is not expected to significantly hamper economic growth.
The suite of policy actions, beginning with a modest increase in the policy rate, has been calibrated to minimize the adverse impact on growth. Bank of Jamaica's assessment, therefore, is that even with these actions and potential future actions, GDP growth will still fall within the range of 7 to 10% for financial year 21-20.
In currency trading, the US dollar is selling for an average $147.54. The Canadian currency is trading at $117.91. $202.83 is the going rate for the pound, and $178.48 for the euro. The JSE index lost 312 points today, while the junior market index gained 16 points. Today's advances include Access Financial Services, JMMB Group 7.5% shares, Palace Amusement, KWI Investments, and Cargo Handlers, while on the losing side were Epley. Epley's 7.5% shares due 2024, 138 Student Living Variable Shares, 1834 Investments, and Indies Pharma Jamaica. And that's it for the Financial Week. I'm Javon Keys. Regional and international stories right after the break.